Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, the one and only Hosting Cruz, bringing you another exciting edition of boxing. Don't forget to hit and to like, subscribe to my channel. It's always greatly appreciated. Stay tuned. Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Hosting Cruz, and Bomb Squad. Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber, the former WBC heavyweight champion of the world, is back, ladies and gentlemen. For now, I'm looking forward to seeing how long this comeback lasts. 44 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw, 43 big wins by knockout. Arguably one of the hardest punchers in the heavyweight division in heavyweight boxing history. Won a comeback fight on June 27th. On Friday night, this past Friday, against Tyrrell Herndon, 24 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw, 15 knockouts. He's most known for his 2 losses by TKO to F.A. Ajagba and Richard Torres. So anytime he steps up, he lost. So this was the perfect comeback fight for Deontay Wilder, in my opinion. Not a world beater. Tyrrell, not a world beater. It was not really anything dangerous like that in terms of caliber. So the right opponent. Deontay Wilder was coming off 2 losses back-to-back to Joseph Parker and getting flattened by Shaley Sean by TKO in I want to believe it was the 4th or 5th round, or 6th. So that was the last time we saw Wilder, and that was a year ago. He came back on Friday against Tyrrell, and he won the fight by TKO in 7 rounds. Now, everyone is criticizing his performance. It was nothing dramatic. It was nothing legendary. What I saw, and I'm a big Deontay Wilder fan. I'm not going to sit here and say it was sensational. It was a statement. It was vintage Deontay Wilder. But what I would say is what I saw with Deontay, he fought a mature fight. He went in there with a game plan. He was very relaxed, very composed all throughout the fight until they got stopped. Deontay utilized his long jab, something that he has abandoned a lot of times throughout his career. And he's always had a good jab. He never used it as much as he needed to. And he used it in this fight. And he was, like I said, he was relaxed, he was patient, he was just shooting out that jab. Throughout the fight, Deontay was just peppering Tyrrell with the jab, trying to set up the right hand. And he did. It was just a patient performance. Deontay was not rushing anything. He was taking his time, putting in some rounds in the bank just by using his jab. So that's what I saw. Everyone wanted to see Deontay go in there and knock him out early or run him over, but Deontay was coming off 2 losses and he ain't fight for a year. So this was good. It was good. He was getting in some rounds. He was getting in the work. He was using his jab. Wilder was basically getting his feet wet once again. And he won the fight comfortably by TKO in the 7th round. Now, what's next for Deontay Wilder, man? I've been a fan since his days as the WBC heavyweight champion, where he made 10 successful, electrifying, brutal, full of knockouts, title defense in his title reign. And, vicious knockouts over Artur Spilka, Luis Ortiz, Dominic Breazeale, where in that fight, Breazeale looked like he was shot in the head when Wilder landed his right hand right on the temple of Breazeale, down goes Breazeale, flat on his back. It was just one of the most vicious knockouts you'll ever see in boxing. And, will we ever see that Wilder again? Now, he may have gotten a knockout in this last fight, in this fight right here, in this last fight, where he won. But can he compete at the high level again? I mean, he took some punishment throughout his career. The Tyson Fury fights was no easy. That was a lot of punishment. The Joseph Parker fight, even though he went 12 rounds, he got outboxed, and Shelly Shaw flattened him. So it was like, he absorbed a lot of punishment throughout his career. Even in Luis Ortiz fight, where he won both fights, he was taking some punishment in those fights too. Those were highly competitive fights, and at that time when he fought Luis Ortiz, no one wanted to fight Ortiz, and Wilder stepped in against one of the most dangerous heavyweights at the time and was able to get him out of there. But Wilder, now at 39 years old, won his comeback fight successfully by stoppage. He said he wants to be champion, but I don't know. I'm a big Wilder fan, but I don't know. Usyk is no joke. Usyk is pound for pound one of the best heavyweights, one of the best fighters in boxing. If Wilder was to go in there against Usyk in his next fight, Usyk with the feet, boxing skills, nice power, and ring generalship and IQ, when that bell rings, I'm going to put my hands in my face and cover it, because and take a little peek, leave a little window open, because it's going to be scary. Usyk is going to light Wilder up, and he's going to take advantage of every opening that Wilder is going to give him, because Wilder is going to give him just that, openings. Yes, the power of Wilder is there. He can land on Usyk and change it, but Usyk is just too smart for that, man. He's going to see the right hand coming, and he's just gonna shred Wilder to pieces, pick him apart, and light him up, chop him up with some counter shots, and it's gonna be for every Wilder fan, this is not gonna be a fight to see. So I don't know, man. Wilder to become champion now is gonna be an uphill battle to climb. It seems to me that Fury is not done. He's teasing his comeback. Now Anthony Joshua is coming off a loss against Daniel Dubois, a crushing loss. That fight is a possibility. Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. That fight was also the best fight to make in the heavyweight division maybe 5 years ago. Now it can still happen, but it's not as big as it once was. Now this fight, if it happens, Wilder Joshua, it's career on the line here, because the loser of this fight has to definitely hang it up. The winner, continues on. But Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua is a fight that I like to see. In that fight, in my opinion, is who lands first, because both guys are chinny, both guys has punching power. Joshua is a better boxer, better skill boxer. So in this fight, it's all who lands first, because Wilder could catch Joshua straight on the chin with the right hand, and that's it. I just don't see Joshua taking it clean, firing back, and surviving that. I don't see it. But yeah, man. Deontay Wilder's back, man. For now, ladies and gentlemen, Bomb Squad is still in the house. Let's see what happens next on his career. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Miracle Boy Boxing. I'm your host, Jose True. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. It is always a pleasure to talk to you guys about boxing. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.